Well, hey everybody, back again. Time to shave. It's Monday, and I shaved yesterday, and I shave every day, just about, unless I'm lazy, which I am known to be lazy. How about you? Well, if you saw that last shaving video I did with the products from that company that sent me those things, whose name is slipping me for the moment, and they sent me that Badger brush. Hold on, let me show you. Where is it? It's down here in my drawer. I need to show you my drawer. It is so full of stuff. Bigfoot Shave sent me this. Oh, look at that, it's got hairs. This was not a good shaving brush. And I got a lot of comments that told me why, like the knot's not very good and it might be, in fact, it looks like it's starting to come out of the handle. Anyway, so I failed miserably trying to use this brush, and you saw me toss it to the side. Well, I get an email from Abraham over at West Coast Shaving, who said, hey, we're coming out with a new line of synthetic and Badger shaving brushes. Would you like to try one? I think he was coming to my rescue. Because he said, pick one out and we'll send it to you. And I did, and they did, and here it is, baby. Look at this. A synthetic, look at this. This thing is huge. It's beautiful. It's see-through. It's $14 on their website right now. Only 14 bucks for a synthetic. I chose the synthetic over the Badger because I've decided that synthetic is for me. That's right. I'm not going to, usually I like natural stuff, but in this case, for shaving brushes, I have the most success with synthetic brushes. Here's the one I've been using, as you've seen in a bunch of videos, and here's the West Coast Shaving one. Look at the size difference. This thing is heavy, and I'm having to get used to it because my hand is now farther away from my face than it is when I use it. Look, there we go. Time to, I don't know. Anyway, so thank you, Abraham, over at West Coast Shaving. Check it out right now. If you go to westcoastshaving.com, these things are 14 bucks on sale. And it's just beautiful. I love the fact that it's see-through. I don't know why, it appeals to me. Blue's my favorite color. Anyway, so I think he saw that video and he said, I need to come to this guy's rescue because he is helpless with those Badger brushes. And I am. Ooh, this is all crooked now. Let me set it back up. Mike, what happened there? I don't know. Anyway, I want to show you this funny thing before I shave. Sorry for the long intro. Abraham made this GIF of me and sent it to me from the last video. Check this out. He made this GIF in one of my emails and sent it to me, which is why I think that he was coming to my rescue to send me this synthetic brush. So let's try it out. I just took a shower, my hair's all done up, did and everything. It's set. I went to the beauty salon and got my hair set. So that'll be good for a few weeks. All right. Nothing fancy today except for the shaving brush, which I've used a couple of times now and I like a lot. I'm going to be using the caffeinated shaving cream, which is my favorite little gimmick. Let me get the brush so I can put some toothpaste on it. I did use this shaving brush with, I would like to put a little bit more water on top, with the cream that I normally use, like the, is this thing still going funny? Why, I don't normally have to redo that. I used it with the Sterling Margaritas in the Arctic. Look at this thing. This thing is really big. I'm having to get used to the size of the handle and the length because my hand, is not as close to my face anymore like it was with the little tiny shaving brush. I got too much water on there. But that's the thing I like about it. I got too much water, but it's not thinning out like the Badger brushes. And I know that if I practiced more, tried harder, I could get it down perfect, right? But this is kind of like the foolproof way, the foolproof shaving brush, synthetic. Now, in my opinion. And so that's why I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with, look at this thick, rich lather. Oh, I'm just going to smack my face a few times with it. It makes shaving a pleasure. You see those shaving videos where these guys do this for like 10 minutes. I'm like, you just shave already? Anyway, all right. Shaving brush. Synthetic works right for me, man. But like I always say, use what's best for you. If you like the Badger or you like the boar bristle, go for it, man. If you don't want to use a brush at all, do it. Grab your Barbasol. Use that stuff. Don't worry about what other people think. Using the old Rockwell today is quickly becoming the grungy Rockwell. You see that soap scum is discolored on top? Yeah, I know. I need to clean this thing. I got some questions from people that this guy had recently come into possession of his grandfather's Gillette Fat Boy, and so he wanted to know how to clean it. So I commented that you can use toothpaste and toothbrush. Like, don't use your current toothbrush. Use an old one if you have one, and scrub it off with the toothpaste, and maybe soak it in some vinegar and boil it and all that good stuff to kind of clean it up. But in the end, it's not going to look perfect because your grandpa used it, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a little memory of him and all the times he shaved with it. He probably bought that thing, if it's truly a Fat Boy, he bought that thing in the late 50s, early 60s, and used it up until he passed. So that's pretty cool. That's a testament to how well those things are built. And I'll tell you, this Rockwell is going to be with me for a while, unless I break it or throw it across the room, or if some burglar comes in and steals my shaving, my razor, which I hope won't happen. But yeah, I've come to the decision that I'm a synthetic man. No, I'm not a robot. I'm not a replicant. This is not Blade Runner. I just prefer synthetic shaving brushes because they're a lot easier to handle. You don't have to think about it too much, and that's paramount to me when it comes to shaving. I don't want to have to think about it too much. I want to enjoy the shaving creams and soaps and the scents, that they have, and I want to enjoy the close shave that a safety razor gives me, the double-sided, double-edged safety razor. But I don't want to think too hard about it. I'm a normal guy, and I go to work in the morning and drop the kids off and pick them up. I've got to take care of all the boring stuff you take care of when your house starts to fall apart, stucco and mowing the lawn. And I just want to be able to shave and not worry whether I put too much water in the brush and it starts to, turn into a mess that doesn't even foam up on my face. And anyway, you get my point. But look at this thing. This thing, if an intruder tried to come in and steal my shaving supplies, I could throw this at him, knock him out. This thing's heavy. It's beautiful and yet lethal. You have to have a permit to use this thing in Texas. Open carry, of course. You can carry this around on your belt all you want. I'm only kidding. All right. Pass number 2. See, I haven't even thought about shaving. I'm just talking to you guys and gals. I know of at least one girl that watches these videos. Girl Alex, I like to call her. But I got a feather blade in this, as usual. I'm a simple man with simple needs. I like to puff out my cheek to try to get a closer shave if I can. But I'll tell you what, now that the holidays are well and truly over, I have got to go on a diet like crazy. You can watch my my face puff up over the past 6 months and see how I have not been how I've been taking advantage of all the good food that starts to appear in about October and finally dries up this month, and then you can feel guilty. Do you guys have that, like a pair of pants that are like your fat pants, the ones that you only wear when you've gained 5-10 pounds or something? You're like, okay, I can always fall back on these fat pants. They're still gonna fit. Well, my fat pants are starting to get tight. That's not good. That's not good, folks. So I'm starting today. I'm gonna do what I've always done for years now to try to keep my dad bod in check. Just counting calories. I'm not doing any weird diet stuff. Just counting calories and exercise and drinking lots of water. I should take vitamins, but I don't. But anyway, you guys feel that way? I see some people that have never ever been overweight in their life, and I'm like, oh man, the genetics. I wish I had those. But everybody's got their own cross to bear, if you know what I mean. We all got certain problems, even people that you think have got it made. All right. what should we do now? I feel like I should use one more pass, one more, like just under here, because there's always in my double chin down here, my triple chin as it is now. I need to shave it. My face gets fatter and I gotta shave more. What the heck? I'm just gonna do it under here this time. Yeah, I mean, well, maybe a little here. It's always the chin and the neck that I need to pay more attention to when I'm shaving. So I'm gonna go kind of almost completely straight across down here for this little section and across my what little jawline I have right there. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm just telling it like it is. I've learned that I can be honest about my my failings and my shortcomings in all things. And does that make it better? I don't know. Maybe so. Here, can you hear it? I can still hear little whiskers. Little tiny hairs growing out my face. There we go. I think that's going to be good enough. So I got sent another package in the mail that I don't even remember being asked about. Another Chinese company called Frank Shaving that have sent me a box, including 2 brushes and a razor and these little styptic pencils. So I don't want to make this the shaving review channel. Because I feel that's, I don't know, that kind of... Plus, it's a Chinese company, which doesn't mean it's bad quality. Some of it can be very good quality, but I'm just worried that I'm going to have an experience like I did with the last one, which was less than stellar. But anyway, I will talk about that at some other juncture. But like I said, I don't want to make this, the shaving review channel. But I will make this, I'm going to repeat myself like every other video channel where I say eventually I'm going to give away this. I'll show you, I'm going to show you a little video. I'm going to cut down, I'm going to show you what's in my shaving drawer down here, just to show you what I need to lay out, label in certain little areas, and then pack off to send to you. So take a look down here. I don't have any more room in that drawer. I'm gonna need more drawers. So anyway, I'm gonna pay it forward with all that stuff. As I've said 100 times already, I know it's terrible, but I got other things to worry about. Using the old, caffeinated aftershave, which smells like mint, like a soft peppermint or spearmint almost. Ah, that's good stuff. That's it. That's it, folks. So I'm gonna wash this thing off in the sink. Still got plenty of shaving cream in it. So if you want to check out wet shaving and shaving with a shaving brush, and you're kind of like me, you start off not knowing anything, because that's how we all start, right? I would recommend trying out first with a synthetic brush. And you don't have to buy this one. You can find any kind you like. They start off soft. They don't stink, they don't shed, and they're very forgiving. And like I said, it could be this one too. These are the 2 that I have that are the synthetics, and they work beautifully every time. So that's it. I think that's it. I'm looking around here. Yes, talked about that. I shaved my face. Did I shave? Yeah, I shaved. You guys saw it, right? You'll be my witnesses. You'll back me up. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks again to Abraham at West Coast Shaving for sending that to me. Keep watching. It's a new year. It's a new me. Next time you see me, I will have lost 75 pounds by cutting off my leg. All right. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned. Comment. Subscribe if you want to. If not, that's okay. See you next time.